This one looks quite beautiful. We depend on these mountains, these rainforests for our lives. Lovely. Hi, I'm Kalyan Varma and I'm a wildlife photographer from Bangalore, India. I've been photographing wildlife for over 20 years and I'm going to take you to one of my favorite places on earth, the Western Ghats. The Western Ghats is a mountain range that runs nearly 1,000 miles west of India. And we'll be visiting an area called Valparai in the southern state of Tamil Nadu. Valparai is a mix of forests and tea plantations that were established in the 19th century. It's home to some incredible species like elephants, gaur, and the endangered line-tailed macaque, but also thousands of people employed on the tea estates. I'm fascinated by how these two worlds collide and hope to reflect that in some of my photography today. Some of the wildlife you find here, you don't find it anywhere else on earth. So these are the bonnet macaques. These are beautiful primates. They are found across the country, but what we're looking for is the line-tailed macaque. Their cousins, much more rarer. Look, the whole family is here. Really cute. Oh, the gaur right on the road. Look at this beautiful male. He weighs almost a ton. And what's amazing is that they're not really eating the tea leaves. They're just mostly eating the weeds. People really don't mind them here. They're doing the gardening for the tea estate workers. And when they poop, they leave some manure as well. Look at these line-tailed macaques. They're all on the road. Oh my God. That is one of the most endangered primates in the world sitting on our car. Hello there. Let me take some picture of you. Hi. You just need an accessible camera. Come on here. There's an alpha male and alpha female going over there. Both of them have quite a bit of scars. They've been fighting. I mean, for them, in these troops, only the alpha male and the alpha female breed. So that's exactly why this is an endangered population as well. The female usually gives birth to a new one only once every 2-3 years. So it's extremely rare to see a young one in these line-tailed macaques. It's funny, these macaques just want to find some easy food in these houses. It's not ideal for me. I would have loved to photograph them in beautiful rainforests, but this is the reality. So I'm going to see if I can get some pictures which depicts this. This one's with a bright piece of plastic. I think these pictures will have an impact. So sometimes it's just not the pretty pictures of these animals, but trying to showcase them in the changing world that they live in. This place has some amazing wildlife, and from big and small, over 300 species of birds, more than 50 species of mammals. Most of them are endemic. See, look right there. You can see a giant squirrel hanging. It's called the Malabar giant squirrel. It's one of the largest squirrels in the world, and it's just feeding up there. Lovely. It's nice to document this giant squirrel. One of the hardest part of photographing the rainforest is that most of these animals are up in the canopy, and it's just always a struggle. I've been photographing around the world, but what really excites me about this place is the fact that this is where I was born. And for most of southern India, the water I drink at home, back at home, comes from here. So it's really a critical part for most of India, really, I think. And we depend on these mountains, these rainforests for our lives. Just got news that there are a bunch of elephants out in the tea. So let's go get some shots. Wow, this beautiful female. Privileged to be with wild elephants like this. Again, in this landscape, they're used to people a bit, so you can come pretty close. There's a female with calf, and there are 4 elephants on the other side as well. It's nice to be able to get elephants in its landscape, because this is not the kind of landscape you associate elephants with. So once she calms down, I want to get these tea estates Beautiful animal in its habitat. I'm just waiting for this female to come to the right position. So I can't go any closer, it's quite unsafe as well. So I'm just going to wait it out for this female, see if she gives a better pose. There's a pretty big herd there, out there in the swamp. But to photograph these elephants, it's quite risky going down there because we're on foot, and if they do get spooked, it can get quite dangerous. So what I will do is I'll use my drone to save distance. Let me see if I can get some new perspectives of these elephants. Using a drone to photograph wildlife should only be done if you're extremely experienced and can do so without disturbing the animals. If you see any signs of distress from your subject, you should stop filming immediately. Be sure you understand local regulations and check if you require local license or permit to operate the drone in your location. See so many, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 6 elephants in there. One of the things I really like about flying drone is that you're able to see from top, which you just can't see otherwise. It's also great to sometimes find them because as this can fly up to 2-3 kilometers, sometimes you just don't know where the wildlife is. I think these days it's a must-have tool for any wildlife photographer. There's a nice herd of gaur here. Look at that. These are the largest cattle in the world. That's pretty big herd of gaur there, and what's really nice is that they're letting me close. But they're a bit too comfortable with me, and I'm only getting the back sides. What I'm trying to get is really nice portrait. So it's a matter of stalking them, going as close as possible, but they're actually spooking them. And if 1 or 2 of them look at me, I'll get a nice eye-level shot. This one looks quite beautiful. Come on, look at me. Lovely. Oh look, there's a big herd coming down. Oh, and there's actually a male in there, way at the back. He's the one I was looking for. He looks big. He weighs at least a ton. He's coming straight towards us, so I'm just gonna hide a bit. The gaur clearly know I'm there, but just don't want it to be in their way. Oh, beautiful. There he is. What a guy, look at him. You can see all the muscles on his back. Oh, and they're really, really powerful animals, but they're yet so gentle. Valparai is a home away from home for me. I love coming here to connect with nature and see these animals that don't exist anywhere else on the planet. For me, that's what photography is all about. If you want to learn some of the techniques I've used for getting these pictures today, you can watch that episode on BBC Earth YouTube channel.